Hey guys, this is Fernando again. Just wanted to basically send you guys a very special message today. Today I'm going to show you a very neat SEO. I wouldn't call it a trick. Actually, it's more of a method, a strategy, a real strategy. Sometimes all you'll get in these types of newsletters all over the internet marketing newsletters, I mean, is just little tricks that kind of keep you coming back, but that really don't amount to very much. Don't amount to any substantial long-term income. So what I'm going to show you is actually something very unique in terms of SEO because very few people are talking about it. And what I'm going to introduce you to is something called silo structures, and it's almost a foolproof way of doing SEO, and really actually takes away your dependence on links from other websites. So you can do SEO two ways. You can do on-page and off-page SEO. And believe it or not, what you do on page is just as important, if not more important, than off-page SEO. So with this method that I'm going to be showing you, you'll be less dependent on links from the outside world because Google will actually be evaluating what you've done on your site. And so I just want to show you something real quick. I'm going to grab this camera. I'm going to basically show you my library of books. As you can see, it's quite a few books. Let me zoom over here now. There's another pile of books and courses and a lot of other stuff. And there's one of my to-do lists. And basically what I'm showing you here is about $20,000 worth of information that I've personally purchased. And there's a whole bunch more information on my computer, on my laptop. And really, what I'm going to show you is really worth a lot more than any book you can possibly read. And actually, what I'm going to show you is not even contained in any of these resources that I just showed you. The reason why is because people aren't really selling it, people aren't really talking about it, but it's going to make a huge difference in your marketing. So if you will, follow me and I'll show you right now. Okay, guys, this is Fernando again. So this is what I was talking about as it relates to silo structures. Let me just go back to this other slide real quick to define silo structures. A silo structured site is basically a site with strict categories, meaning there's a symmetrical organization to the site. So over here, I have an example of a website that would be related to internet traffic. So say internettrafficsite.com. And then under a subpage or subcategories of that website would include SEO, AdWords, blogs, press releases, and eBay. And then a subcategory for, say, SEO could be on-page optimization or off-page optimization. And I'm sure there could be many more, but this is just an example. And then another subcategory of on-page optimization could be, like I'm sure you've heard this, making sure that your title tags on your website have the proper keywords, and so on. You can just keep going, keep digging. And so what you're doing with a silo structure is basically you're creating highly relevant subpages, and you're actually optimizing. You're doing all your backlinks, all the links that you're getting from other websites, so you can rank higher on Google. You're not linking them to the main website. You're not linking them to internetsitetraffic.com. You're actually linking them to whatever is most relevant. So say you wrote an article and you posted it somewhere on just on-page optimization. So you'd link them to this on-page optimization page on your website. Or say there was a website out there or a article you wrote on writing ad copy for your ads. So you wouldn't link them to AdWords. You wouldn't link them to your writing ads page. You'd actually link them to 3 levels down to your ad copy page where you maybe show people how to do ad copy. And you're isolating these categories. So these categories don't cross-link. There's no, from this page on ad copy, it won't link over to, say, eBay, or it won't link over to one of these subpages. If in one of these subpages you wanted to reference something related to SEO, but maybe it's a little deep, what you'd have to do is basically link to the top of SEO, and then allow the person, whoever's searching, to like dig deep into your website and find it. I know that seems a little nitpicky, but what you're creating is isolated categories within your website, and you're not cross-linking, which is what I just described. You're not you're trying to make it very easy for Google to see what are subcategories within your website. What, in other words, a silo. That's what silo stands for. Is this isolated, these isolated categories, and Google's going to start eventually start noticing that oh, your site has stuff on SEO, and look, it's under SEO, that's on page optimization. Then under on page optimization, there's, you talk about title tags, and what it's going to start doing is start using something which is Google has created called the co-occurrence matrix. And a co-occurrence matrix is basically is a set of keywords that Google has extrapolated from other authority sites. So out there on the internet, there's all these authority sites on SEO, AdWords, and it's going to start comparing the content. So it's going to grab a bunch of keywords, form this table, a matrix, which is what a table is, and start comparing that matrix with the content on your the pages on your site. So if there's an authority site out there on if there's an authority site out there on maybe not just SEO but maybe on page optimization, it's going to start comparing the content of that authority site with your page right here. And then it's going to go, oh, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about because it seems to have similar content. So I'm gonna boost the page rank, the authority of this page here. And then as you start doing that for other pages, you start boosting the authority for this one, for this one, for this one, and then that's going to lift the authority of the main category, AdWords or SEO or blogs. And then overall, it's going to lift the authority of your whole website. And so by creating this very neat structure that Google can clearly identify, eventually Google is going to start putting the pieces of the puzzle together and say, wow, this website's a very comprehensive resource on internet traffic. And so for terms like internet traffic or traffic methods or traffic tactics or things related to generating traffic, it's going to start boosting your rankings. And really what's going to happen is you're going to take over that market. And I am not kidding. Google prefers you do this over just having a bunch of links come to your website. Now, a very comprehensive strategy that utilizes both linking to the relevant part of your website from other websites and having this symmetrical structure, this silo structure, is going to help you immensely. Having this and maybe say 100 or maybe 50 links is much better than having a website that is not very relevant, not very well organized, that has 10,000 links. And I am not kidding you. I've seen it. I've seen it with some of our websites where Google starts ranking it and pushing it up in page rank, not because we have all these links coming out, although we do have a bunch of links coming in, but really it's taking over the market because we have a very neat and symmetrical structure that Google can very easily identify and start comparing very easily. And so that's really what I wanted to show you guys. All this SEO is really about pleasing Google, and these are just two slides I showed you from a very comprehensive presentation Raymond and I are going to be doing tomorrow for our private clients. And so this is an incentive to keep staying with us, because that information that we're providing for our private clients will be coming out for you guys very soon. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm sure that you guys can put this to work right away. You don't need any help from me. You don't need any to buy any ebook or anything like that right now. But this is just a small part of our overall SEO strategy. I hope you enjoyed this. You guys have a wonderful night. Take care.